and welcome back. Well, I had an interesting and fun first episode. Finally have time to revisit this game. So, the first one was about an hour long. We got to recreate my character Namacon, my favorite wizard, who's been in all the games, into this world now. And we went through the introductory scenes and tutorials and learned a few spells, and we have finally arrived at Hogwarts. And, of course, we got sorted into Slytherin. Well, that's to be expected. That being said, I'll try to keep this one around a half an hour if I can, but if it goes a little over, that's the way it goes. And we'll see what we can squeeze in here in this time. So, let's get right on to it.
Revelio.
Well, nothing in here. So, I'm supposed to go to my common room. That's what it says. So, off to the right. There we go.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't
Jealous.
imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Alright, people are already talking smack. All the gossip. So I'm supposed to meet Imelda, Ominis, and Sebastian. So there's one, there's two, where's my third person? So let's go ahead and meet this guy. Sebastian Sallow.
Can I help you?
Maybe.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Yeah, Osric didn't fare too well against that dragon. He should have jumped. But, well, it was, I did say it was exciting, so I wouldn't say it was terrible. It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Yeah, for roleplay purposes, why not?
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. You guys gonna talk smack? No, alright. Oh.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
She's gonna be a brainiac.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Oh, really? Well, she'll be the Hermione, I guess. Imelda, whatever. Could let it. Why not?
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Is that so?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Yeah, okay, she's a brainiac. All right.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
What do you think the mermaids look like?
Sorry, just gawking at how amazing they've done this.
Nothing yet.
Just amazing.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominis. Ominis Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominis.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
What's with his eyes? He's got like Raceland eyes, mirrored eyes. Why can't I get mirrored eyes? Or maybe he's blind. I don't know. Seems interesting. Well, what? No, it wasn't terrifying.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one
Wow.
of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you.
All right.
He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Yeah, but you might be pretty powerful, though. Or will be someday. Who knows?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Alrighty then.
Thank you, Ominis. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
All right. Let's go see what Professor Weasley has to say. Just amazing. All right, I'm wasting too much time. Sorry, people. Let's get on with it. Jeez.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
True
unique
enough.
situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Ordinary
Owls.
wizard.
Yes, your
Yeah.
ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay.
Here you are.
A book. Whoops. It took us years to collect all that.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Lead on. Yeah. All right. The house chest.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Oh, I am.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Easy.
Revelio.
This is awesome. Alright, collect field pages. Hogwarts. Okay, unlocked field guide challenge. Okay, 80 XP. I'm level 1. Alright. 1 of 2. Field guide challenges are the only, that's capitalized, the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Good to know. So, looks like I'll be casting Revelio a lot. Alright, that's my level. XP. Increase level and power. Okay. Oh, I gotta select that. Okay. Collecting your first page, unlock new challenge category. Okay. So that's open. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete. Alright, so rewards must be claimed from challenges menu, so this one. Alright, come back. Got it. Gear appearance award and spectacles. Well, I won't wear those, but or I'll hide them or something. I don't know.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, M for map. Like any other game. Alright. Two main areas, pretty much where we live and where we learn. So left side map, students, professor lives. Yeah, got it. Select the grand staircase regions. That would be here. Oh, I like how it lights up over here. Oh, I could do it this way too. Select. Okay, green I discovered. Well, at least they're not hidden. I know which ones I need to find. Got it. Right side, that's where the classes are at. Library Annex. So, AD, or use the mouse. So, click on that guy. Whoop. Fast travel. Alright, got it. Still learning,
And
folks.
here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
You think Garrett...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Oh,
And
all right.
I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
All right, so we'll with this episode, we'll just go through these classes and see, and then Hogsmeade's probably gonna take a while, I would imagine. Well, if we got time for both, we'll do both.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Hecat.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Quite possibly.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, she's probing. But she's so nice. I mean, she's a Weasley. But he kind of said, shut up. Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, don't spill your beans first day, dude.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Yeah, she didn't buy it.
Speak of the devil. Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
They've?
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right. So it looks like we'll probably... I'm just looking at time. We'll probably have time for one of the classes, so we'll pick one.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Ah, geez, see, good thing I didn't spill the beans, because it looks like he was listening in, eavesdropping. Yeah, I don't think he would have been too happy about me if I did that. But yeah, I didn't really like lying to her. I mean,
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Marauders map, Marauders map. Nope, guess not. All right. Completing main quests. All right, so these are the main quests. Got it. Oh, on the right side there, it shows me everything on the map. Collection chests, so 0 of 35. So I got one of the 150 fail page guides. All right, that's a lot to go. A lot of collecting, a lot of XP. I can zoom in. All right. Okay. So some things are locked by level or skill. Got it. Track a quest. Alright, so we got time for one. Let's do defense against dark arts. Let's get that up. Oh, okay. We get a spell at the end. Accio or Levioso, which is not the same as Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, oh, track quest, right click.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right. Cast Charmed Compass. Yeah, lead to anything I'm tracking. Well, there goes the little sprite. Oh, it leaves a little trail. Just follow the little guy here. Just kind of phase through the door there. He's a fast little guy. I'm missing all the views. I'm probably late for class anyway. Ah, Blue Flame. There'll be no silly wand waving. Here it comes.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She's giving off some, like, Yoda vibes.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
Unspeakable?
Especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
So yeah, she's kind of like she's giving off that like Yoda vibes, you know, just walking around with a cane, next thing you know, doing flips everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna learn Levioso. All right, so we're going from there to there. Try to remember how to do this. All right. Beat the red. All right, got another spell.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A training dummy. I think she's a badass. You know it.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Okay.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
So break through the shield.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
okay.
I want a fair duel. Using only Levioso,
I've
basic
seen a
cast,
little bit of combat.
And Protego. You may begin.
You sure? Okay.
Levioso.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Not that you gave much, but I respect that.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
This game is like giving me smiles.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yeah, this game is like giving me good grins.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, same here.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You're gonna die.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Oh boy.
Revelio.
Ooh. Pages. There you are. Wait a minute. There it is. Ah, gotta love lore pages. That's great stuff.
Nice work.
Yeah, thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was
I
quite
did.
something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Well, considering I play wizards in all the other games I play, and I mean this game is literally about wizards. You know, it's kind of a no-brainer, but so yeah, I've had my share.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Really?
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Lucan.
Till next time.
Did that feel like luck or skill? Yeah, go get some ice. All right, go to Charms class. All right, we completed this Defense of the Dark Arts. So we'll go ahead and end the video here, and then we'll go off to the Charms class, and maybe off to Hogsmeade to go get a wand in the next episode. Thanks for joining, and until then, see ya.